I knew it. It was so obvious, but basically Greenland, as you see here, is slamming Usha Vance, that's JD Vance's wife, because she's going on a trip with a couple of other people in a delegation of Americans and her son to Greenland. They want to go to some national dog sledding race as well and be culturally, whatever, enlightened by Greenland. And it's just like the interim leader of Greenland came up with a statement and he said that it was like a provocation now and that they can no longer trust Americans. Until recently, we could trust the Americans who were our allies and friends and with whom we enjoyed working closely. But that time is over, he says. If you continue reading in this article, you'll see that they say, "What is a national security advisor doing in Greenland?" And they're right. What are you doing there? And I find it so shocking. Not just that they're trying to like visit and give pressure on Greenland, but how old is the United States, right? How old? The United States is like 250 or 248 years old. Can you imagine the audacity of that country basically like saying that they want to take over Greenland? I don't know if you guys learned about this in school, but I remember learning about this when I was a kid that, Greenland is actually like thousands of years old. People have been living in Greenland for like 3,000 years. Maybe I'm wrong, but for sure it's 2,500 to 3,000 years that it's been settled because everybody learns the story of Eric the Red. And I think his father, that's what I learned when I was a kid, that they like explored the whole area of Greenland and it was covered with ice. And then they came home and then they told other explorers that it was green and lush and everything so that they would be enticed to go to Greenland and then they can live in Iceland. There's way more ice in Greenland than there is in Iceland. Everybody learns that story when you're a kid, right? At least that's what I learned when I was a kid. So I just think it's kind of shocking that a society of people who haven't been a country for more than 250 years is trying to take over a society that's been a people, like a distinct people of like Norse people, basically, for 2,500 to 3,000 years. What do you think about this whole US thing? I don't think that they want to do this. This seems like a really stupid thing to do to pressure Greenland.